Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to today's segment of Beech Grove Student News. I'm Melissa Harrell.
And I'm Alexa Peak. Today we'll be taking a look at Trump impeachment articles, yearbook, community service, and as always, sports.
But first, let's toss it over to Jordan for this week's weather forecast.
Thank you, ladies. It's been getting chilly lately, Hornets, but fear no more as it starts to heat back up this weekend. We'll have a high of 80 or 76 with a low of 50 and a 0% chance of rain. Tomorrow we'll be looking good with some for the great football game with a high of 85 and a low of 68 with a 0% chance of rain. And this weekend, Saturday, we'll have a high of 88 and a low of 66 with a 20% chance of rain. That's all for your weekly weather. Back to you ladies at the desk.
Pressure is building in Washington, D.C. this morning against President Donald Trump.
Recently, transcripts showed that Donald Trump pressured the president of Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden and his son. A whistleblower reported the conversation from July 25th, and this week, Congress filed articles of impeachment.
This morning, the acting director of the U.S. Intelligence Committee is testifying before Congress about the whistleblower account. This is a live look from Washington, D.C. now. Alexa, have you picked up your yearbook supplement yet?
Yes, Alyssa, I have, but tons of students have not. Lainey got more on how to get your supplement.
Many events are not featured directly in the yearbook. I caught up with Juliet Kaufman to ask what exactly a yearbook supplement is.
So basically, a yearbook supplement is what you put into your yearbook. If you bought a yearbook last year, you got all the things, at the beginning of the year, but, like prom, or the Riley Dance Marathon, just things that happened after we finished and published the yearbook. Those are in the supplement.
I also talked to Erica Sussman to ask when is the best time to pick up your yearbook supplement.
If you bought a yearbook last year, you can come down to the TV studio during 8th block, passing period, or I Succeed to get your yearbook supplement.
I also asked Erica, how do you place your supplement in your yearbook?
So how to place your supplement in your yearbook, basically it's just an adhesive and you just pull it off and you stick it in the very last page of your yearbook.
If you have any further questions about yearbook supplements, please head down to this TV studio during passing period or I Succeed. This has been Lainey Wilson for Beech Grove Student News. Thank you for watching.
Seniors, the deadline to select your yearbook image is quickly approaching. Luckily, LifeTouch offers a solution to remind parents about the next steps to make your job easier and save you time. To set this up, you simply visit prestigeportraits.com/pn and type in your access code. If you do not select an image will be chosen for you. To select or conform your image for the yearbook, visit shopprestigeportraits.com and log in with your access code and ID. If you have any more questions, you can email the yearbook staff at hsyearbook or contact Prestige Customer Service.
Student IDs can be beneficial to use at lunch or athletic events. Our student IDs arrived Monday and are ready to be picked up. If you have not picked yours up already, make sure to grab yours in the Media Center at the top of the main stairs as soon as possible.
Community service day placements have been made. If you do not know where you'll be going, make sure to check your email. If you haven't gotten an email by next Tuesday, contact Mr. Carr in the main office.
Last Saturday, the annual homecoming dance, and lots of good memories were made. Anna Marie talked to students around the school to see how their night went. Let's take a look.
As you may know, Beech Grove High School's homecoming dance was this past Saturday. There have been a lot of opinions about how the dance went. I talked with sophomore Alexis Sarah about what her thoughts on the dance were. Here is what she had to say.
So I went to homecoming last year and this year, and it was definitely a step up. Last year, the music wasn't that great, and this year, I actually could dance to and have fun to the music. There were some immature moves during this year, but after that it was fun and I had an amazing time.
I then talked to senior Rachel Davis about what her thoughts were.
Alright, homecoming was decent. Music at the beginning was a little whack, but it got better. It was better than Southport's, but people need to stop throwing water.
Lastly, I talked with sophomore Zoe Wilson. Here is what she had to say.
Okay, so this year was my first year going to homecoming because last year I couldn't go, so as a sophomore, I went this year with a whole bunch of friends, and it was really fun because, the lights were on, and it was, kind of strobe lighting and stuff, and the music was pretty good, I guess, except people were throwing water bottles everywhere. But other than that, it was a lot of fun and a great experience.
If you are able to make it out this year, be sure to show out next year. It is a great opportunity to make long-lasting memories. I'm Anna Marie Pasianos from Bgsn.
Freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors all competed to see who could build the best parade float.
Here's a picture of the winning float from the juniors.
The junior float featured a giant volcano and a palm tree as part of the Hawaiian theme this year. Congrats to the juniors. The Marching Hornets have been competing every Saturday for 3 weeks in a row. They have taken home the first place prize all 3 weeks. They do not, however, perform this weekend to prepare for October 5th at Zionsville High School, where they will see some big competition.
Stop by Fazoli's on Emerson October 2nd and mention the flyer on the screen. This fundraiser is to support your Lady Hornet cheerleaders. Fazoli's will give 20% off the profits to give to the Beech Grove High School cheerleading program.
Now let's toss it over to DQ for your daily dose of sports.
Good morning, Hornets, and welcome back to sports. Only one more day until the Hornets will travel to face the Monrovia Bulldogs. The game will start at 7 o'clock. Boys tennis has a match today at Triton Central. It will start at 4:30. And girls soccer has a game tonight against the Park Tudor Panthers, and it will start at 5:30. Girls volleyball have the Eastern Hancock Volleyball Invitational on Saturday, starting at 9 a.m. Also, the team has their senior night coming up on this Tuesday against Cascade, starting at 6:30. In NFL news, it's Thursday night football, and you know what that means, only one more day until the weekend. The Philadelphia Eagles will travel to face the Green Bay Packers. The game will start at 8:20. It will be broadcasted on Fox and the NFL Network. Daniel Jones is spicing up the NFL with his mobility, and he is also his impressive poise and understanding of Coach Schumer's offense. But when Redskins Ryan Craig watched the film of Giants quarterback Daniel Jones, not just his brilliant opener on Sunday came from behind the victory over the Buccaneers, but his 4 preseason games that stood out first was his ability to put the ball wherever he wanted it. From his preseason and that start on Sunday you saw, he's really accurate, and the veteran linebacker said Wednesday there's not many incomplete passes with him and he hasn't even thrown a pick. Jones, the rookie first-round pick from Duke, completed 23 of 36 passes for 336 yards and 2 touchdowns in his debut. And that 63.9 completion percentages was actually down from his preseason numbers in 4 exhibition games. He completed 29 of 34 passes for 2 touchdowns. He has not thrown an interception in 74 attempts. In UFC, the 2-time current heavyweight champion, Stipe Miocic, may not be able to fight until 2020 after suffering a significant eye injury during his fight against Daniel Cromer. In August, Miocic sustained a major retina injury from multiple eye pokes during his fight at UFC 241. Walter said, "Our client's health and safety is our top priority. We are excited for him to return in action when his health to compete and his 7th consecutive world title fight." Yesterday was the Powder Puff game, and here's Jordan with a recap.
As most of you students know, the high school hosted a Powder Puff game last night between all the classes to determine who's the champion. I got more on the story with Coach Cross, one of the refs who participated in this event. You know, in the game last night.
I thought it went really smooth. I know a lot of planning goes into it, a lot of work went into it, and I think that everybody had fun, and that's really the ultimate goal. Plus, it's for a good cause and raise some money for definitely.
I also asked them how the classes did in this event. Did last night.
Well, I thought the teams did a great job. I actually heard some football terminology being thrown around there that actually made some sense. So that's a hats off to the coaches as well as the players. And I thought they were executing, and they had a great time. And like I said, that's really the ultimate goal. And I think them and everyone involved did a really, really nice job and had fun.
We hope you all made it out to the game last night and had so much fun with the planning and participation in this event. And thank Mr. Robinson for being the host. This is Jordan signing off from Bgsn.
That's all for today's dose of Beech Grove Student News. I'm Melissa Harrell.
And I'm Alexa Peak. Have a thriving Thursday, Hornet.